Thank you very much to Chair and Commissioners. I stand before you.
Your address, please, Mayor.
Oh, I'm sorry. 272 Cherokee Street, Miami Springs, Florida. I stand before you as Chairwoman of the Miami-Dade Commission for Women. The Commission is unanimously on board with this. We thank Commissioner Levine Cava for being the prime sponsor. We thank Sally Heyman and Barbara Jordan as well. We feel, and Commissioner Rebecca Sosa, of course. We feel that this is a wonderful opportunity to really look at the status of women in our community. We are fully on board in terms of accepting our responsibility that the Commission has outlined with having. We have met with the Commission Auditor. We're all on the same page, and we are certainly looking forward to fulfilling our role. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your testimony. And while Kit gets herself wound up, Rebecca Monson, sorry. Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Kit Rafferty, and I am an appointee of Xavier Suarez, District 7, on the County Commission for Women. And I'm speaking here on behalf of two groups, South Florida Voices for Working Families. I'm the executive director there, and the County Commission for Women. My address is 1657 Northwest 16th Terrace, 33125. I want to thank Commissioner Levine Cava and Commissioner Sally Heyman and Commissioner Barbara Jordan and now Commissioner Sosa for being so forward-thinking about passing something that it reflects the principles of the Convention of Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, known as CEDAW. This creates a framework in Miami-Dade County for improving the status of women and girls. CEDAW gives us a tool called gender analysis to institutionalize new ways of thinking about equitable distribution of government resources to integrate gender considerations into the daily operation of county agencies. For example, since freedom from violence is a human right and a keystone of CEDAW, the integration of gender considerations into budgeting the resources to fight violence against women is imperative. By funding direct services to victims of violence, not only domestic violence, but human trafficking, these incidents can be greatly reduced in this county. By developing innovative public policy solutions to combat violence against women, this ordinance creates a safer county for all women and girls. The CEDAW ordinance gives us the tools to create concrete steps to implement policies and practices to eliminate discrimination against women and girls and embody the principle of equality in a county statute.
I am so glad you finished that more or less on time so I don't get accused of preferring my own appointee. Rebecca Monson and Linda Robinson, if you would step up to the mic, and then after that, Maria Luisa Castellanos.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Monson. I live at 19505 Southwest 128th Avenue. I'm the co-captain of Code for Miami, and I'm here to speak today on behalf of that group in support of open data. I want to thank...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Would you mind? I think you put down 1G1, so if you want to wait till 1G3, I believe that is. Okay, but we've got your name and address, so we're set.
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Robinson, 15605 Southwest 77th Court, Palmetto Bay, Florida. And I have to thank you all for supporting us and have the dubious honor of being the chair of human trafficking on the Commission for Women. So this is a very important task. And thank you, my commissioner, Cava, because she heard our pleas, and all of you, I must say, we have to thank for continuing this and letting us do this. Thank you.
And before the next speaker, make sure you put me down as a co-sponsor here. I don't want to get left out. I never do co-sponsorships, you know, if I think that things are sometimes. Yeah, well, but anyhow, I will in this case.
We thank you because you're the male.
He said yes, too. So two males now.
There we go. It takes us a while for the mail sometimes to get it straight, but okay, Ms. Castellanos.
My name is Maria Luisa Castellanos, 2271 Southwest 122nd Court, Miami, Florida 33175. I have to tell you, I'm very excited about this because I've been in the culture wars trying to work with supporting women's issues at the county. I'm a former member of the Commission on the Status of Women, I think 25 years ago, but also on the issues of fairness for women architects and engineers, particularly. So I was just so astounded when I saw this. I received Commissioner Levine Cava's newsletter, and I thought, oh my God, this is so exciting. I had to come here today to support her and to thank her for this, and also all of the co-sponsors that we have on board. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Luisa.
And if I could just add that Maria Luisa is our appointee, one of our appointees to the P3 Infrastructure Task Force, which was just confirmed. Congratulations.
Yes, I saw that vote that we took. I'm glad I voted the right way on that. Thema Campbell, I just got another card. It's a slightly different color, but it seems to be also in support. Is she here? Yes. There we go. And I think that's it for item 1G1 from the public.
Good afternoon. I'm glad I got here in time. I just left one meeting. So I wanted to come down and put it on record that I am so proud of Daniella, Commissioner, for bringing this item to the forefront. I am the CEO for Girl Power. We work with a lot of young girls in this community, and they see the injustices that they suffer at an early age. And so they know that in this country, in this town, there's a lot of injustices against girls and women. And so I wanted to come here and speak on their behalf. I am so proud to see that we're leading this effort in Miami-Dade County, just so that our young girls can know that we support them and that we are here for them and that we are willing to step forward and do something about the injustices that women suffer throughout this planet. And so I didn't have a chance to get my thoughts together, but when I saw this email the other day, I knew that I had to be here and go on record saying that I'm in support of this. Please call on me if you need me to do anything to support you and making sure that this is something that gets done in Miami-Dade County. So thank you for allowing me to speak.
Very good, Ms. Campbell. That concludes the public hearing almost. Yes.
Thank you, Mayor. Sorry, I didn't fill out a card. BJ Shazar, 2060 Northeast 194th Terrace. I rise as a former chairman of the 550,000 Democrats here in Dade County with great excitement, Mr. Chairman, on this public hearing item. I think it's long overdue that we stand up and address, not just in the spirit, as the words say, of this resolution, but indeed the long overdue disrespect and degradation of women, not just here locally, but nationally and around the world. And I think even if this is just a small step that can be taken with words on paper, maybe perhaps it can inspire deeds. I consider the women of this community and this country to be our greatest resource, our absolute greatest resource. And I say that as a biased lover of women. So let me just put that on the public record. I don't get to publicly say that very often.
The appropriate time.
I'm very clearly biased in my representation of the alliance of male lovers of women.
You don't have to continue on that path. But
I think that I very rarely get to come before this dais, Mayor, and say how proud I am of Dade County leading the way. And I hope that you will put some teeth, and those who know me know that when I say teeth, I mean political teeth, on Tallahassee and Washington to echo these sentiments. And those that do not echo your sentiments, I hope that those of you that support this will remember that come election time next year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, BJ. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that concludes public testimony on 1G1. Miss? We let BJ go. It'd be far from me to deny you the same opportunity that BJ took upon himself with cap and all. Yes.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Raisa Sequeira. I am another appointee from the Commission for Women, and I've been on the commission for about 9 months or so, and it's a wonderful group of women, and I just wanted to say...
Did you put your name, your address please, in the record?
Yes, 1349 West 61st Place, Hialeah, Florida, 33012. So I am part of District 13, appointed by Esteban Bobo. And I just wanted to speak with great gratitude for pushing forward this ordinance. And I know that San Francisco was one of the cities in the nation that said, okay, well, the United States hasn't signed the treaty, but we want to establish cities for CEDAW. So it makes me so happy to see my hometown moving that forward. So thank you so much, with much gratitude. And I look forward to helping hands-on when this moves forward. So thank you.
Thank you. We occasionally sign treaties up here, too. The county attorney tells us we can't do it, but Commissioner Daniella, that's my favorite.
Well, the motion has already been seconded by Commissioner Sosa, and I'm very proud to move it. I could not have spoken better than anybody here in the room who spoke so beautifully and passionately about this item. I just want to underscore that, yes, we will be very forward-thinking. This has not been passed by many local municipalities, although a few have signed on. And yes, sadly, the country has not signed on, although many nations in the world have done so. This is a collaborative effort. You've heard the great support from the Commission for Women. In fact, the Commission for Women, the chair spoke, and our executive director, Laura Moria, is here as well, will be responsible in large part for the implementation of this ordinance. So it's a very critical role that they'll play in moving this item forward, as well as our Commission Auditor's Office that will be doing the research. So it will be a county-wide effort and one that will pave the way for greater fairness. I was going to tell you that this is the item that I've championed that has gotten the most public support, but that was until I spoke out about Donald Trump. So that item did trump this item.
It trumped Trump.
It did trump, but I was so encouraged by the outpouring of public interest, support, excitement about this item. I think it really shows that our community is ready to step up with equality. So thank you, everyone, for being present. Thank you to the co-sponsors. Proud to move the item.
Mr. Chair.
So moved, and I believe it's been seconded.
And I want to commend
Commissioner Sosa.
Levine for bringing this. What a pleasure to join you in your efforts on this. But I want to say publicly and instruct the legal department, every year I have been fighting and fighting and fighting for the equal pay for women. And I want that item back in the table. I will keep bringing that item every year to make sure that in Tallahassee and in Washington they hear us. But now this year I want to bring two. I want to bring the ones to prioritize that fight in Tallahassee and Washington, and I want to bring one for Miami-Dade County. Let's start setting the example ourselves. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a lot of support on that one. Thank you.
When she winks like that, you know you're in trouble. Anyone else from the commission? If not, we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Let the record reflect that no one was against and it passed unanimously. Commissioner Sosa, do one of these. Thank you.